Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, good evening, everybody. I am Tanya Lee, and this is Harmonia, and welcome. Tonight, we are all about love readings, and what do they really want, and who is coming towards you? So, well, we don't have a giveaway going on. Well, we do have a giveaway going on, but let's just keep it to this right now. So the cards we're going to be using this evening, guys, we're going to be continuing to use the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. I use this for my live gallery night. I love this deck, and I haven't used it in quite some time, so I'm going to continue to use this deck. We're also going to be using the Clarifying Love Situations Oracle deck to see what energetically is going on here in love for all of you this evening. And then we'll be using for the characteristics and for the reversals of what we know what it's going to be is the Unfolding Path Tarot. So these are the decks we're going to be using. They're all in the description box below. Reminder that we are live, but if you aren't catching the replay, let me know that you're here. And if you're live, do not be shy. Say hello. Go ahead. We're not just streaming on one platform. We are streaming on multiple platforms. We're on YouTube, Twitch, a couple areas on Facebook as well. So say hi. And if you don't mind, go ahead and share because sharing is caring. And before we get started, reminder what's going on. There's only a few spots left, guys. The June giveaway, the Kitchen Witch bundle, is in full-fledged. I think there's like 4 or 5 spots left for entries, but once you become a member at Harmonia Friends Club, you can join in on this special. So if this is something that you want to see to try to grab, all you got to pay is for shipping costs. But if you win, this will be announced for the next All Signs Weekly reading. And I'm probably coming back. I'm not sure yet if it's going to be Sunday evening or Monday. I'm going to kind of play it by ear. Because I have actually plans for the weekend for Father's Day. But anyway, let's get started here, shall we? We're going to start off with Gemini. Happy birthday out there to the Gems. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're always going to work our way down. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit, guys. All right? Let's see what's going on for Gemini in love this evening. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is going on for the collective in love? If we can hone in first to the zodiac signs of Gemini for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the energy of the person who is coming towards them? What do they need to be aware of? Here we go, Gemini. Enduring quest. Through struggle, build the stamina to uncover and stand by your truth. I feel like Gemini, the person who is coming towards you, there's something here about going the wrong direction. So I feel like this is somebody from your past. I just do. All right. This is a person here who may have tried this before with you, but it doesn't necessarily mean they succeeded. Okay, because now they're struggling. But let's see what energetic signature that they have in place here and what their characteristics are to see if this is truly the person. is on your mind. No reversals on initial story play. You know the rules. Gemini, your person. They're conflicted. 5 of Wands. This is a person here who loves a good fight with you, but I also feel this competition energy has a lot to do with putting you, Gemini, in either a third party scenario, or it doesn't have to be romantic. It could also be family or friends, but I feel the energy of this individual is somebody here who always wanted some kind of attention here. I don't know. This person feels like a big shot of some sort, Gemini. I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who likes individuals, favoring them, plays people against each other, but they're very competitive as well. They could also have a very jealousy side. They don't like to share. So that's their characteristics, is that this is a person here who likes a debate, likes to fight for what they want, but also likes individuals to start a fight for their attention. A little bit of an attention whore. It's the only way to describe it. All right, let's see what the echoes of the past are with this person. I do feel like you're dealing with a person from the past, but this also, if it's not a person from the past, it's a resemblance of past situations and trauma that are going to affect the reversals in this reading. The Fool. Yeah. This is an individual here, because the Fool can be very optimistic, but also easygoing, fun, all about having a good time, a risk taker, but could be very foolish as well. This is an individual here who plays dumb or kind of goes, it's just who I am. I feel like there's a kind of a clueless attitude about this person, Gemini. But from the echoes of the past is the person here who's non-committal, who likes to who's all fun and games in the beginning, but when it comes beyond that, they don't know what to do. That's the echo of the past. Why now are they returning to you? Why now is this person coming back energetically to you? The Hangman. So there's been a separation of some sort here, Gemini, between you and this person for quite some time. I feel like this person here has been getting more and more uncomfortable with the separation, with the silence, misses the attention. I feel you've turned your attention off to this person. They are gaining a new perception of you. I'm not sure they like this new perception of you, but they know that they miss it. They like the one who was willing to fight for them, be there for them. Let's see what they truly want with this connection now. Reversals are now up. We have the Two of Wands. Okay. They're mad. The Justice is here is reverse Libra energy. Could be dealing with the Libra. Eight of Wands. All right. So this person does not like the fact that you have stopped communication, period. They loved the chase. You were the individual who chased them. So this is the kind of attention that this person here truly loved and desired from you. But I feel the reason that they're coming here is there's this energy here of wondering if they get some kind of attention from you, Gemini, that the door would open up again. I also feel like this person's trying to get some insight from you as into if you are going another direction or if there is another individual that has caught your eye. This individual here feels like this is unfinished business with this Justice energy. This could have been a long-term relationship or a promise of one. I feel like this person promised you something long-term or love bombed you when it came to connections, or even with the fact some of you with the idea of marriage. But this is a person here who also tried to play dumb to what they started with other scenarios or other parties. What else do you need to know about this? Why they're really here. Now we have the Three of Wands here reversed. There's something that you have that this individual feels a lack of. If you do have children with this person, it's the realization that the kids or family members are more at home with you than with this person. This person kind of dug their own hole, I feel, Gemini. But with the Three of Wands here reversed, it tells me that this individual may have tried to go where they thought it was going to be easier. They were in the level here of maybe playing you against another individual. Nine of Swords. They're really worried about losing you. Hey, Star. Ooh. The reason this person is coming back energetically and maybe making a move, but we'll see what actions they're going to take next. But I feel like the biggest thing is this person wants to know if you're still available because you've gone dark, because you've gone silence, because they don't really know what's going on much with your life. Even if it's through friends or family, they're not getting much info. So this is an individual here who's trying to get some insider input to see if they have a chance or a grace here to open the door with you. But here's the thing. This person here is still the Fool energy here with the Five of Wands. So it's just your attention more than anything. This person doesn't want to see you move on. Let's see what their next actions are for you. No reversals here. Look at this. Seven of Cups, wondering if you're still an option. They do miss you. They do miss the energy. They do miss the emotion from you. But this is more the relationship of like, do I have Gemini still in my energetic field to keep something going for me? Keep something going for you. My goodness. One more. The Moon. They just don't like the idea of you being in the dark. Pisces energy. It's a person here who is more annoyed by the silence of you and not knowing the ins and outs through other people or through you. This person here feels like you might have even done recently a cord cutting with this person, Gemini. But there's this really strong energy here of this person very fearful that they have lost every opportunity here to get you back, or at least be in good graces here with you. What does Spirit want you to focus on? Just you, your energy. One final message here just for Gemini this evening. Enjoy your new start. This is not something here that you are being asked here to entertain. You're dealing with a player, but also this is you, I feel, who went from chaser to runner. And so this is someone here who's excited with the opportunities of desire or passions or what lights them up. It may not be a relationship right now for you, Gemini. It may be about your creativity. It may be that spark here to looking your best, feeling the best. So just this is the energy about you staying in that field, not to chase this person here. Focus on what lights you up and your passions and your desires. And however this person may perceive, it's more of a wishy-washy energy. It's not someone here who actually is trying to commit to you. That's what I have for Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer. It's all right. It's a very quiet night. I had my notifications went out late. I didn't realize that, which was I'm usually much better at that, but it's been a crazy couple couple of days. So I do apologize if you guys are just seeing this now. But yes, sharing is caring. Much appreciated if you can share. Let others know that I am live tonight because my notifications may have not gotten out. And that's good. It happens. We got Cancer. All right, let's see what's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, the mid-month check-ins will be released this weekend for Harmonia Friends Club. They will be getting the mid-month check-in, most likely on Sunday evening. So if you want more check-ins for the month's energy, general, check out Harmonia Friends Club. All right, Cancer, here we go. Let's see what energy is going on here with a person coming towards you. What's going on? Moon Dreamer, love illuminates even the darkest of corners. Kind of feel like this is more your energy, Cancer. You have a lot of, obviously, water in your chart, but the moon energy here is of intuition. And there's something here that I feel is kind of hidden, unexpected. I feel like overlooked almost. There's this energy here of daydreaming or night dreaming of an individual or a specific person you're trying to manifest. But there's also, and if it's not a specific person, it's your dream person. But there's something here where it feels so far-fetched. And so this is kind of the energy of what's coming about here. But let's see who's coming towards you. Who is this person, Spirit? Who's coming towards Cancer? Who is coming towards Cancer? Oh, a Leo? This is an individual here who's going through a massive rebirth. They have a lot of clarity in their life. They're very awake in the sense of being mindful. They love to be present. This is a person here who is genuinely happy, go lucky. They have a lot going on for them, but there's more importantly, I want to say this person is very mindful. So they're very aware and intuitive when it comes to an individual's moods, shifts, the environment. This is an individual who would scan a restaurant and just know absolutely everything that's going on. So this person's very deep, soulful, but at the same time, likes to have a good time. So they're very happy-go-lucky. Let's see the echo of the past of what this person brings in. And this is more the shadow side of this person or areas that are come up in reversals that may be not necessarily specifically on this person, but come up with trauma based upon your past relationships. Oh, Temperance. Sagittarius energy. More fire energy here. Cancer. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Now, this is the darker side of the Temperance card. So sometimes this person can get stuck on being a perfectionist, or there may be something within this element where you may be very impatient and not want to go too far or want to go too deep because you need to have a specific emotion or feeling before you can actually feel aligned. This is the shadow portion of this. I also feel like there's this impatience energy of like meeting someone either wants to move really, really quickly with you, or they're being really, really methodical with you. Why is this person showing up now? Why is this person showing up now for Cancer? King of Wands, because now this person has the courage to do so. So much fire in this. So either dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone here who's heavily much a extrovert, a go-getter, is overly confident and cocky. This person could be an individual who owns a business, could be in the creative field, music, art. But some of you, I almost wanted to say con artist, but this person here has a way to persuade individuals to buy. So they may be a salesman as well. Okay. Why they're coming here is because they don't want to miss out on this moment with you. This is a person here that I feel is actually not so slow, but is on the faster side. All right. Let's see. What do they really want? What do they really want in this connection with you, Cancer? The Eight of Swords. Judgment. Ooh, this person's cocky. The Two of Pentacles. All right. What this person wants, Cancer. All right. You see the Eight of Swords. I'm not sure I agree with this attempt, but this individual wants you to feel just as rushed. I'd be wary of this because it feels a little bit like love bombing, but this person's definitely in a seductive mode with you. But this is a person here who wants you to feel a little bit of anxiety, that this person here, like if you don't catch them, they'll be committed to something else. So how this person wants you to feel is a little bit more anxious. They like the chase. I'm going to tell you right now. They like the chase. They don't like to chase so much you, but they like to embellish the chase so that they can then slow down. So this person likes to have their options. Be wary. Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's that let me love bomb you and let me give you as much as possible so that you think I have a lot to offer and put me on a pedestal. Ooh. So that you feel you're afraid to lose me. It's Judgment. Knight of Pentacles here reversed. They like to have their options. So this person here is hoping to put you a little bit like in their little black book. Put it that way. This is a person here who's not looking for something serious, but they're definitely sexually attracted to you. This person could be a friends with benefits situation, but this is something here where an individual is hoping that you'll be available for them when they desire, not the other way around here, the High Priestess. They know you're very intuitive. There's something that's very alluring about you as well that you keep quiet about. You know, Cancer as a High Priestess, this energy here is a person who is very connected to the universe. So I may be talking to fellow psychics out here. We all have the psychic traits, but there's something here about being a High Priestess. So you may be a reader yourself or in spiritual business, but this individual here is allured by the fact that you're an empath. This is a person here who also feels that they could utilize your gifts for their well-being. Be wary. What action will they take? Five of Cups. So this has to do with you going through a specific loss. I feel your attention is on another person or another situation, but this is something here where an individual is kind of feeding off of that energy because they're finding you as the most vulnerable as you can be. There's also something here about this person afraid of losing. I feel like this person actually is pretty insecure, to be honest, Cancer. But I just feel this energy here that this person's not willing to put a lot of commitment or, roots into a connection here because of past hurts on their own. So the reason that they're doing this is to have alternative options. What is the potential outcome of this for Cancer? Page of Pentacles. I mean, it's a page. So it's a person here who's going to promise you friendship with benefits. That's what their potential outcome is. They're not going to be very serious, but they're all in for a good time and they'll invest a friendship. They may even say to you, let's just be friends, But this is a person here who comes in the most vulnerable times of your sadness or when you're low, and that's when they swoop in. So when you're in lower vibration. What does the universe want you to focus on, Cancer? What you should be focusing on right now, not necessarily this person. Oh, watch it, Cancer. Your vices. We have devil energy here, Capricorn. This is the negative self-talk. This is things that you're trying to escape. Could be even feelings or emotions. I do feel like this has to do with karmic ties, but a lot of you, this has to do with indulgences of some sort. I feel like you're trying to fill your time up, whether it is with people that are surface level, are not really filling your life with, I don't know, encouragement. I feel like these are individuals who numb you. So Spirit wants you to focus on the fact that some of these areas here are things that you're trying to avoid because you want to feel a particular way. And it probably has to do with sadness or rejection. But this is something here about your insecurities too. And the battle here is to showcase this. Are you going to fall for this again? Spirit's asking. That's what I have for Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo. Leo is up. It's probably going to be a very quiet night, Star, because my notifications did not go out. And so it looks like I just kind of went live on the whim. I knew that was going to happen, but it is what it is, and I have to get the readings out. But I appreciate you being here, even if it's just us. And I will do better next time to post way sooner. Hello, Ellen. Welcome back. See, we have some people who got the notification. I love your doggy here, Ellen. Is that a Roddy? So cute. I love Roddies. Oh, adorable. For those of you who missed the moon ceremony that we had with some of the live readings, the replay is actually only available at Harmonia Friends. That is my website, but also my membership area. That's what Star has put up right over here. But you can actually watch that replay of what the strawberry moon had brung. We got a really good collective reading. It was actually a really good night with a good turnout for sign-up readers. And I'll be doing that probably once a month. Reminder, my books are open. If you look at my calendar, it's booked all through June. So I'm already at the end of July. So make sure you guys are putting your bookings in. For those of you who want the video tarot stories, they don't begin until the end of July. Your queue begins with the date that you select, not necessarily the time, the date. So, yeah, so I'm going to try to pop on and do the mini readings once a month to help individuals who are really requesting the private readings. Hey, Sophia, welcome back. You're just in time. You are just in time for Leo. Okay, let's see what's going on here for Leo. Reminder, Leo, your mid-month check-in will be released at Harmonia Friends Club, probably on Sunday. Here we go. Yes, Friday the 13th. It is a lucky day. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the energy of who is coming towards you? What's this bringing on place for you and this person? Soulful synergy. Vulnerability weaves hearts in a dance of harmony, unity, and flow. Honestly, I feel like this is a person. There's been some miscommunication. Thank you. There's a huge miscommunication. You have an individual where I feel there was a really strong connection, but something has been off about this. But you're definitely been interwoven in each other's lives. So I do feel like you're dealing with a past person, but we shall see. Let's see the energetics archetype of who this person is. Who is this person? No reversals. Oh man, the King of Wands. That's your energy. Are you dealing with another fire sign? Are you dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or even maybe a fellow Leo? This person is very charismatic. I feel they have a lot of desire and passion. They have a lot of confidence, especially when it comes to the bedroom. But this is a person here that I feel has a lot of love to give. And it's usually based upon not just quality time, but physical time. This is a person here who's also very adventurous, may have their own business of some sort. They're very creative. So even if they're not in the arts, this is a person here who's very creative in the way that they think. They're very much an out of the box kind of individual. Let's see what the echoes of the past is. This is going to affect the reversals in what do they really want, but reminder that it's not necessarily dealing with a past person. It could be just your past trauma. Emotions. I feel like this person is very overwhelmed. You actually, Leo, this is a person who has very deep emotions for you, but at the same time may go quiet. It's like they become shy when it comes to their emotions or feelings for you. They can be so expressive about everything else, but I feel there's something here where the two of you go swimming around with one another and then they feel like, oh my god. I love this old man. It's like an old man, but he looks like a page. Like, I'm new at this, right? You're never too old to be new. But there's the echoes of the past has to do with love. Maybe this individual has been hurt in the past. Why now? Why is this person coming towards Leo now? They miss you. This is a person here. I feel like this person kind of fumbled or went quiet. I don't feel like they completely annihilated this. I think that this is a person here where you have mutual friends. You may have flirted with them. They flirted back, but once they knew that you were interested or you stated something to them, Leo, this person got bashful. This person was like, they didn't know what to do. They were comfortable amongst the friends, but when it became this, it was like, oh, so there's some anticipation about coming together, about getting friends together. Hello, Delaney. Welcome back. What do they really want in this connection? Reversals are now up. We have the High Priestess here reversed. This person wants to just say it. They have so much to say to you, but they feel like a blubbering idiot. The Ten of Wands. There's such tremendous amount of pressure to do the right thing. This person's been playing it over and over and over on their head, but they want to do the right thing. Okay. They just don't want to come off as a fool. Why are they coming out now? What do they really want with you? Well, they miss the connection. They don't want to lose the friendship, but they know if they don't offer more, it's going to be gone completely. So this is for a Leo where you have an individual who knows that it's no secret that you have feelings for them, an understanding for them, but also you've gone kind of quiet and dormant on them because there's nothing more to say. So I think that you have put a very healthy boundary up. And I feel like this individual feels a lot of stress right now about how to approach this in a way that seems fair. But this is a person here who wants to be committed to this. They're just afraid they're too late. Yeah. The higher font reversed is they don't know if you truly want this anymore. Taurus energy. If you have, there's something that your demeanor, the way you've changed and shifted, is making this person wonder if you've completely have put this to rest where they don't have a shot, or would you take the time to actually listen to them? So they want to approach you right. They know that there's a huge chance of rejection here with you, Leo. Eight of Pentacles. They are so hardworking. Look at this. This person is staying up late at night. I don't know if they're writing something. I feel like this person's trying. I feel like they're texting and then they're like, erase. Texting, erase. They may even be using Chat GPT to reflect what is the best approach here. Okay. Like this is a person here who's putting so much emphasis on how to like say this right to you. Look at this. 10 of Swords here, reverse. They miss you. This person has had a deep realization that they may have played too small by being this, wanting to offer the Knight of Cups, but coming up as the Page of Cups. You know, like this is a person here who realized they should have given more. And they feel kind of silly about it because they always had feelings for you the whole time. So this person is going to get off the bench. Is it going to happen at a quick notion? I would say that you're probably going to get a text first before you get a meetup of some sort to feel it out with you. But it's probably going to be wanting to meet up with you. What action will they take? Yeah. This is the action that they will take if you'll meet up with them. They're going in. This person here who goes from the page to let me show you how much I care. So they're going in. They're going in for the kiss here. They're going in for first base here. I don't know what you want to call it. They're going in. Outcome or energetic potential here. Ooh, look at this. So here's the thing. I don't know if you're in another connection, but this person here is they're willing to go in, Leo. They're like, no, if I have to fight for you, I will showcase to you why I am not a page, why I think we would be a good match. So they're willing to compete. I don't feel like this person's going to stand down as quickly as is what you would think they would. What does Spirit want you to focus on? Ooh, your worries, the future, what's ahead. There's something here where Spirit's saying, hey, you need to focus on your anxiety. Let's be present right now. And if you have a lot of anxiety about a person coming back or person coming towards you, it's now time to be present for you. Because you don't have control over that. Even if me giving you as a reader, telling you their energy doesn't necessarily mean they're like gonna be fully doing this right off the bat, right? And you may have anxiety, but you don't know how that's gonna be. You do need to remember though that where it said vulnerability weaves hearts in a dance of harmony, unity, and flow, that this is the time here for you to be just as vulnerable. So if you're hurt and need to put a boundary up, then just trust your boundaries, trust what you have to say. Because whatever this rejection was in the past, this person is not going to reject you in the way that you think. If anything, it's up to you if you want to reject them. That's what I got, Leo. Virgo is up. Hey, Nancy. Thanks for jumping in. My moderators are all here now. There's peace again. Yes, come and join Harmonia Friends. It's a small monthly fee, too. You can just do the readers, which is the seeker circle, and that is just the readings themselves. Or if you want to dive deeper because you want to dive into my digital courses or get into those discounts for those packages, because all of my services have discounts for the individuals who are in Fool's Journey. So a lot of individuals like that because they can get my packages at discount prices. Plus, you get some amazing, cool things in Tier 2 when it comes to light code activations, light language, personal transmissions, and channel messages from the Lyrans. Beyond. We have a good time there. And you also have a chance of a free reading, like how we had that live gallery the other night. So yeah, go check out harmoniafriends.com. It's easy to join. Virgo is up. Here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, your mid-month check-ins will be released in the Timeless Vault. Probably Sunday, but the latest is on Monday. Virgo, consumed. Extinguish doubt by having open communication. The person who is coming back is an individual that this is again about miscommunication. God, what was spoken? Something here was said or text. There's a misunderstanding. But I do feel like there is something about getting together. And it doesn't necessarily mean at a home environment. This feels like getting together at a local place where it can feel more safe for the both of you. Okay, who is this person coming towards you? No reversals up yet, Virgo. Who is coming towards Virgo? Could be an Aquarius. This person is ready to have a heart-to-heart with you. This person here, gosh, I will be honest, I feel like this individual has been through the ringer. This is a person here who is still in the healing phase. They may have gone through a really bad breakup of some sort, but the timing of this relationship feels off or bad. And there's something here where an individual was not truly open up to you, Virgo. So I feel like this individual knows that they have a lot of healing to do, but at the same time, they know they have to be vulnerable about the state that they're at. Let's see what the echoes of the past are. These are going to affect the reversals. This could also be past trauma that comes up with you that triggers you with this person. There's that miscommunication. Are you dealing with a very egoic individual? A love bomber of some sort? Or somebody here who's always up one? Has to have the last word? Last dig? Last excuse? This is based on insecurities. But this also could be energy of how you feel. Like the way this person reacts makes you feel this particular way in the past. So it's like you feel like you're repeating trauma again. Why are they approaching Virgo now? Why are they approaching Virgo now? Communication, Libra energy now, and Aquarius again. Gemini, it's air energy. But this is a person here who wants to set the record straight, wants to get something off their chest. They are going to be very honest and truthful. Is it going to be what you want to hear? I'm not sure yet. We're going to see. Let's see. What do they really want? Yes, we have big ass giveaways. I'll get to them after the Virgo reading. We'll talk about the giveaway. We got more people on. Six of Swords. Let's move on from this. This person wants to say to you. Three of Cups reversed. The Seven of Cups here reversed. You were made an option. This person was going through something when your relationship started with them. They weren't out of it. That was the big red flag. But this person, the reason that they're coming is they want to state to you that this is truly over, meaning the past relationship, not necessarily yours. I feel where the confrontation came with is this person wasn't very honest or was omitting information to you that something wasn't fully closed off yet. Now, they may have hidden that because they were going through financial situations with that ex. Could have been situations with children as well. But this is something here where an individual, the reason that they behaved the way they did is because they were still in the midst of something. And yes, they were escaping a little bit with you, but they want to cut this straight with you as to why they acted the way that they did at that particular time of exit. So this is a person here who feels like they really couldn't tell you the full picture because they were in it. They also may have been protecting you to some extent, meaning that if they had a jealous ex of some sort, or if this other person knew that they were dating or seeing something, it would have just caused chaos. They may have done that for the sake of the children as well. I'm not saying that's the best, but I'm just saying. Six of Swords here with the Knight of Swords. Gosh, I feel this level of a quick exit, a quick cutoff. Five of Swords again. This person feels very shameful and is trying to take accountability for the fact of their quick exit or admitting to you what was truly going on in their relationship status. This person realizes that you meant more to them than they really let on to you. But at the same time, they were afraid that if they got too deep, it was going to ruin the connection with what was going on. They were in something. They were in something. Ten of Swords. And in fact, by not telling you the truth of what was going on and thinking that it was going to be the burden, they actually dug their own hole. And this person here didn't realize that if they just stated what it was or what you're going through, that you would have been way more understandable. But I don't feel like this person gave you that option. Not for this Virgo. What's the action, the future action they will take? No reversals. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's your energy. I feel like their future action here is to match your energy, which is someone who's very nurturing, loving, wanting to build something professional. This person would even come off with a friendly hello, wanting to start a friendship with you. That's why they're trying to make it casual. They want to get into that energy here where you get to know them again. Let's see the outcome, the potential outcome of the situation. 9 of Wands. You may be a little off-put by this person. Not trusting them right off the bat. I don't blame you. But what this person's trying to state to you may not come off that way. You might just say, no, I don't want anything to do with it. You're very guarded now because this person omitted the truth from you. What does Spirit want you to focus on, Virgo? Spirit wants you to focus on what you desire. And it doesn't necessarily mean desire of this person. It's the attributes of what you truly want in a relationship. It's also being opened up in your hands, and Spirit saying to be open up to the universe, because not everything is going to come into the particular package that you anticipate or expect it to be. So be open to receive something better, or be open here to see something about change. Now, does this person have the possibility of change? They're coming off as though they've cut this off. They're taking accountability for it. They may state to you, but they're willing to showcase that to you with a conversation. What goes beyond that is really up to you if you want to invite that or open that up. And everybody's different here, so everyone's going to be a little different on how they take it. But you're just being asked here to be open to looking at things not in the specific package. So whether it's keeping your options open or to be able to clear this off with a fresh slate. All right, that's what I have for Virgo. We're going to move on to Libra. We just did Leo. Libra next. Yes, and we have a really cool giveaway going on. This is the giveaway for those of you who have missed it. There's only a couple entries left. The winner will be announced on the next live for the All Signs. I'm not sure it's going to be on Sunday evening. If it's not Sunday evening, it will definitely be on Monday. I have to play it by ear again because it's Father's Day on Sunday, and I actually have plans with a friend. We're going to go see Ballerina. I'm excited. So I don't know what time I'll be home after the movies, because the movies is not a hop skipping away from me. Just not. It's what happens when you live in the UP and you're in the middle of nowhere. You're like, a good movie theater you're an hour and a half away from. It's like, what the hell? But it's okay. It makes it a nice long day trip. Yes, we're excited. We're excited to go. We haven't hung out in a while, so it'll be fun. We always have a good time together, him and I. I'm going to make a joke and say, thanks for coming and seeing a chick flick with me. It's the female John Wick. It's like, I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. I love the John Wick movies. I love anything with kung fu or anything like that. fighting. Hey, Trem. How you doing, sweetie? Thanks for stopping by. All right, you guys ready for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Libra in love. Energetically, what's going on? What are you bringing towards you? Libra. Counsel's compass. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talk illuminate your journey. Huh. Again. Oh, gosh. Libra. Someone's praying. Someone is praying for you. Hey, Isis. All right. Someone is praying for you. Is trying to seek counsel, may even be talking to friends. Let's see what this is about. Let's see who this person is. Oh. All right, I'll get to Libra. Just Nancy, did you watch the John Wick documentary? Watch it. It was so good. All right, back to Libra. Let's see the characteristics of this person. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted. Ooh, this person. All right, so they're a page. So they could be younger than you. They don't necessarily have to be. But I feel like this person here wants to come off with like another shot. There's something here about this individual. Like, I feel like this person, they do have the go-getter attitude. They're very optimistic. All pages to me have the fool's energy. They're the ones who have the drive, the passion, but they may not necessarily know what the fuck they're doing either. It's like, I'm going to go for it and try it. And they have a desire to do it, but they may not be a professional at it, but they're okay. So there's something about this individual being bashful. You know, they may stumble a little bit. Their flirting may be a little bit off. You may not even recognize, Libra, they're flirting. All right. Echoes of the Past. Watch it. Watch the documentary. It's so freaking good. It's so good. I loved it. Oh. This person is a little bit nervous of not being good enough. This is also going to affect your reversals. So this to me, because it's echoes of the past, I feel in the past, Libra, you have carried the weight of doing the actions in most of your relationships. So I may be talking to a masculine Libra or a feminine who's very masculine energetically, meaning you do all the moves. It always comes. So it gets kind of like it gets frustrating because you may overgive. We're going to see what's going on here. But this just feels to me, it's like, oh gosh, this looks like such a challenge. Look at all of this I got to bring. I got to carry this. Can I do this? Can I put in the weight? Can I put in the effort? I do feel like this person, let's see. Why are they here now? Libra, why is this person here now for you energetically? Again, a page. 2 pages now. This is a person that you never went beyond friendship with. They did not know how to deepen this beyond that. And this is not a person here who's not non-committal. They did not know how to deepen it before that. I think this person's extremely shy. Okay. What do they really want with you, Libra? The Magician reversed. Again, they... Oh, we got the Lovers. This person is... You are heavily on this person's mind. This person heavily daydreams about you. Six of Swords. This person feels like there was a moment they could have expressed something to you and they didn't. And they feel foolish about it. But at the same time, why they're feeling this way now and what do they really want with it? There is this, and this is the underlying issue. They do want to control the scenario. And the controlling bit could be, I want to open up, but I also want to do it at my own pace. But it's not that I'm afraid of commitment. I just don't want to mess this up. So this person here is a slow burner. Okay. They do have a little bit of a controlling side to them. Magician reversed to me is black magic in a sense. Okay. This is an individual here who puts intentions of slowing things down for their sake. So it could be because, and it doesn't have to be something evil. Okay. Everybody's like black magic. Okay. This could be like they want to get their finances and shit together. They want to impress you. Okay. Gemini energy here. This is Lovers. All right. This person here wants this connection and commitment to go further. They know, though, by doing so, they got to go back into some past scenarios where it may look like that they were not interested. Okay, so it's kind of like they feel like they got the world against them because it feels very heavy to them, because it's like there's a bunch of times where they know that you're interested. They know that you have feelings for them and they just couldn't express it. Here we go. We got the 10 of Wands again. This is a person here who does not want you to carry the weight or the burden of them. They don't feel good enough. I don't know if you make more money than them. I don't know if they had a hard start in their life, but this is a person here who values you very much so, but they also see that you're very independent, very much a go-getter, but at the same time, they, you know, that's a lot. Yeah, the Hangman reversed. They know that they spent so much time trying to focus on feeling better about themselves that they may have lost the shot entirely with you. But they also know that there's something about you still being, I don't think you're fully off contact with this person. Some of you, it's just like your friends on social media. You don't talk every day. You might, reach out every once in a while, but this person appreciates it. They do. But they're done with sacrificing themselves to say, when is the right time? I feel like this person's saying to themselves, well, when is the right time to approach this for Libra? Look at this. The Ace of Wands here, reverse. This individual feels like they may have lost the shot entirely. They may be afraid you are actually in another connection. But I feel that this person here wants to get in your energetic field to feel you out, to see where you are, if you are entertaining new love. What action will they take? Here's the thing. They want to. They know how they feel for you, Virgo energy, but yet at the same time, their action is to still stand still. So this is a person here who's used to you reaching out. So it's like, I feel like this person's saying the next reach out that Libra gives me, that's when I'll say something. that's what I'll do. But like for some of you, it's not your job. I mean, I'm going to say all of you, it's not your job to do that. But this is an individual who's looking for a warm invite to see your mood or the way you are, so if they can see if there's an actual chance. So their action here is to like hold back and keep soul searching and fantasizing about you, but not do anything necessarily about it. Let's see the outcome. Well, you got the Lovers twice. Does this mean that you're going to be with this individual? No. I really feel like there's a potential for this if this person here could come face to face with you. Their mask would have to fall off. I feel like there's a choice here. I feel like you're going to have a choice. You are going to have a choice if you want to entertain this. But many of you, if this does open up, it's because you're in another connection. That's when you hear from this person, okay? But energetically, who's coming towards you is this individual. What is Spirit wanting you to focus on? Your boundaries, knowing what's right for you. Now, this doesn't mean to like kick them in the nuts when they come out their door if they say, hey, what's up? Okay. This is more about you taking actions of what you desire, deserve, and want. So this is just sticking up for yourself. You know, you don't have to make any moves towards a person because they're being too passive and they don't know how to do it. You know, if you want a person who takes accountability, then that's not your person because they're not taking accountability in that way. They have very deep emotions for you, but that doesn't really mean anything much, right? That's what I got for Libra. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Yeah. Oh, if that's your reading trend, he still has there's a lot of deep emotions there for sure. Yeah. We got Scorpio up next. Just because he doesn't show his emotions doesn't mean he doesn't have them. He just doesn't know how to show them. That's on him. Isis is back on real time. Welcome back. All right. Scorpio. Here we go. You ready, Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they really want? Who is coming towards you? Let's see what the energy that they're bringing. Or you. Goes both ways. Scorpio. Scorpio, don't forget your mid-month check-ins will probably be released on Sunday or Monday at the vault. Oh, Scorpio, controlling. Power struggles lead to being manipulative. Okay. Who is this person? No reversals. What's her archetype like? Oh, another page. What is with the pages? This person's too old to be a page. I'm sorry. I feel like this person has an immaturity at an age that does not make sense. All right. They offer love in a very whimsical, fantasy kind of way that is unrealistic and comes off as manipulative. Gosh, is this person a love bomber? I'm sorry, Scorpio. Do we? Oh boy. Okay, the echoes of the past. These are going to affect your reversals in the reading that comes to follow. But the echoes of the past doesn't necessarily mean what this person. It could also be what you're dealing with from your past that's coming back up. This person reminds you of. Two of Swords. Indecisiveness, uncertainty, denial, no accountability. Ugh. Trent's like same person from Libra. Ugh. Sorry. Why now? Why are they approaching Scorpio now? Because when the shit hits the fan, this person goes, oh shit, let me do and react. I'm going to sail on in with my love potion number 9. Let me love bomb you. Let me send you those loving texts. Let me sleep with you. Let me just come on in and sail on in. Let me just be icky. Why now? They want to love bomb you. That's how they control the narrative. That's how they control your feelings. What do they really want? What do they really want with Scorpio? The 6 of Pentacles. Temperance. Control. Oh, I'm burping energy. This person is not good. Nope. Queen of Pentacles. This person is using you for your money. I'm going to flat out say it. They are using you financially for your money. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But the long haul, the reason this person is wanting to is because you're secure. You put up with their bullshit. And they control you through their emotions or their sexual advantage. I mean, it's nice for why they want it. You feel they probably feel very stable with you. They don't have to pay for much. They don't have to do for much. This person here also is a little bit of a time waster, but there's something here about just hoping to buy some time with you. Why? Because you're stable. Some of you are very wealthy, and if you're not wealthy, it's just that you got a job. Okay, that's enough for them. They may not have a job. Oh boy. What else is going on for this for Scorpio? The 3 of Cups reversed. This person has no intention of actually forming a bond or relationship. It's just to use you. What are they, in the craft? What are they doing here? Jesus. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the Magician reverse. This person might be in black magic. The Chariot. There's that quick movement. The 7 of Wands. Let me tell you, not only they're going to be this person has nowhere to go. I don't know if no one's going to take them in. I don't know if they can't hold their own stability. I don't know if they can't hold a job. But they got nowhere to go. So for you, you are a home, a warm meal, everything to this person. This person is a freaking gypsy. They'll just keep following you as long as you dump some kind of money towards them. What action will they take? They're going to follow you. To you, you are a big opportunity to success. Some of you, this person is trying to destiny swap with you. You know what that is? So if you are not feeling well, if you are losing a lot of money, if you like, it's like business. This person can even try to come off as your friend. Really just want the essence of what your energy is. Isis, we've all dated that type. Sadly, I think I have to agree with you. I think we call that our lower parts. We all dated a dumpster fire at one point in our life. We're great. Okay. Potential outcome. The Queen of Wands. You're dealing with a lot of fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'll explain to you in a second, Star. But this is an individual here. Their potential outcome is it's in it for them to get started, to be the center of attention, to play a part that they're actually not going to do anything on. Now, your greatest potential here is to have a glow up and not keep this person here. Okay, is to have the confidence to know your worth. But let's see what Spirit wants you to focus on, Scorpio, and not this beggar. Jesus. Keep walking. Keep going. Spirit wants you to focus on moving away from this person, moving on, staying away from them, keeping your energy, keeping your money. This person is not worth getting laid for. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're going to end up taking this person's karma baggage. Destiny swapping is a form of stealing someone's life, meaning financially, meaning things that are good for them, their energy. It's like all of a sudden they kind of become that person, you know, and then the other person takes on all the other person's baggage. So you take on their debt, you take on their ill health, you take on all of their shit. And let me tell you, if you're sleeping around with individuals like that, believe me, you take it. Yeah. Yeah, there are accounts of people doing that. I have a different name for it. And I'm actually going to be talking a lot about that, Isis, over at in the Fool's Journey. Because it's becoming up stronger and stronger, especially people in the spiritual world running businesses. Good. Don't look back. Don't. Not in that case. I wouldn't. I'd be running. If I were Scorpio, I mean, I'm sending you so much love, but we're gonna definitely, because I don't want that in Sagi's reading. Nobody wants that. I'm gonna ring that right on out. Mm-mm. Not for my collective. All right. Sagittarius, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, Saggy, your mid-month energy for June will be released at the vault either Sunday or the latest Monday. I'm going to try to get to it, but I'm catching up still. Saggy, an awakening jolt from shock to epiphany to embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for renewal. Woo hoo! You hitting the tower? Are you hitting a tower here? But this is something about having an epiphany moment. An aha moment? Okay. Surprised. Who's the person coming towards you? Let's see what their archetype's like. Please don't be a page for my all right, well, we got page energy, but it's full. Completely different. Okay. This is an individual who's very go lucky. He or she does have page energy, but what is definitely different for this card is the butterflies. So this individual is not been a fool all their life, but this is a person here who says, yeah, I've had some failures. I tried that or I did that, but is also very optimistic about their future because they're willing to grow. Huge difference. Okay. Huge difference in like the pages we were seeing. So, and they may have children. Okay. Or just have a childlike an approach. Like they might be really good with children. They may even work with children. The echo of the past. So this is going to affect your reversals, Saggy. But this doesn't necessarily mean their past. It could be past situations that get triggered. Like this trait gets triggered into you. Like you're like, oh, it may trigger you. Okay. Oh, an offer. Who, me? Did somebody pick Saggy? Is that what it is? Is that the epiphany moment? Who, me? So is this real? Is this tangible? Well, you got somebody here who's smitten about you. They're smitten about you. I don't necessarily think this is old love, though. I think it's new. And if it's not, it's a resurge of some sort, a rebirth. It's never gone beyond a step other than that. But this is an offer. Hey, why now? Why now, Saggy? Because this person has let go of the emotional baggage and has done their work and cleared things, that they have a clean slate. I'm smiling here for Saggy. I am. I'm smiling real big. Because this isn't like why now because you left. This is why now because they left things that did not serve them and they feel ready. So I don't feel like this person's like newly single. I feel like this person here is like, I think I'm finally ready to see what's out there and see what's going on. All right. What do they really want with Sagittarius? Look at this. We got the Ace of Pentacles here reversed, which tells me it's funny because I said this is going to affect the reversals. This person here may have not been ready for a relationship at the time they met you. Or if they meet you now, it's kind of like there's two stories here. One, if they weren't ready at the time that they met you, it was because they were going through something. If this is person who is new to you, they're going to be very open about why they weren't in a relationship. So it's been a long time since this person's been in a relationship. Okay? I love that. I love how they correlate with one another. It's almost like, hold on. Let me tell you why I've been single for so long. There's a reason. Okay? They're a little bit noble. Like I feel like this person's here like, yeah, I had some past mistakes, but I wasn't ready to date, to get to see the next level. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Okay, let me tell you something. When I see the wolf in any of my cards when it comes to love, this is 100% loyalty. But with wolves, they mate for life. This is something here where there's something about this person where the reason that it was so long, period, is because they were waiting in a sense for the right fit. And so they take their time. They're very methodical, but they also may have not been over someone who they thought was their person. We got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here, but I feel like the reason this person here values you is because you are of your word. They honor you. They're kind of in awe of you. This person could be like kind of like a puppy dog around you, and then there may be a wolf. Look at this, Saggy, dealing with a Libra. Knight of Swords. Again, I feel this person said I wasn't ready, or it was made a statement here afraid to lose Sagittarius. The Six of Cups reversed. They're asking me to pull the full row, so I'm going to do it. We have the Six of Cups reversed. We have the Queen of Wands. There you are, Saggy. This person has such high value for you. They're curious because I feel that this person's like, you may be more of a cat person. This person's more of a dog person. Could be one way or the other. Okay. Feel like you're dealing either with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but this is a person here who's very logical, methodical, but also was cutting out things that no longer serve them. When I have the Queen of Swords here, I always have a theory that they used to be the Queen of Cups. They had a lot of emotions and filled, and then they got really heartbroken, and then they became the Queen of Swords. They became very logical. So this person could be very good with business, could even be a business owner, but they have a lot of drive and passion when it comes to you and respect. You may be an influencer or something, or a go-getter, or someone who's very creative or artistic, but how this person feels about you and why they're coming forward is there's something about the draw to you that they feel has been the missing piece in their life or connection. I really feel that this individual almost feels like an old soul with the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups reverse is someone here who's also heavily stuck on past situations, but remember, this was with the Ace of Pentacles. This person is now ready to face the past and invite those connections that feel very much like home. So you feel like home to this person. I also feel with the Knight of Swords here combined with the Eight of Pentacles that right now this individual here is working on something to impress you. What will their next action be? Potential for what they take. Ooh, we got the moon here. So this is spirit kind of being honest with us that, listen, some things are just meant to be unfold. Like, you're not going to know the move of this individual. When it happens, it's going to surprise you. That's the whole part of it being lightning. That's the awakening jolt. So it's like this person is going to do something that is going to sweep you off your feet and go, me? The potential outcome of this. I think you have a romantic here. Me? Congratulations, Sagittarius. You are going to be picked and selected, and you are going to feel like a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This is somebody here who's going to feel like they're on the pedestal. This is someone here who's not going to have to guess who this connection is. They're just going to know it, but it's going to happen and unfold in a way that you can't anticipate. And obviously, as a reader, they're not even showing me. God's saying, no, it's underneath the moon's energy, and we are in that strawberry moon. So what have you been manifesting? What should you be focusing on, Saggy? Oh my God, keep focusing on this relationship. Even if you don't know who this is, focus on the idea that somebody here has left something and is ready. And when they meet you, it's going to be a nice connection where you feel like this person's like home, but it's going to shock you with how they come out about this. This is this is what Spirit wants you to focus on. Spirit wants you to focus on the people around you that light you up. Some of you, your children. Some of you, it's just extra family members or friends. Friends can be family too, but this is your community. Spirit wants you to focus on that and watch as your world spins and turns to something. That's pretty beautiful. I think Saggy just got the best reading in the house tonight. Hello, Amy. Welcome. Welcome. A lot of people are over on YouTube if you're lonely on Facebook. Star's like, I'm claiming that. Star, you hoping for a ring? Is that your epiphany moment? See, Cancer something. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm just a storyteller. I'm not going to say every reading is going to be good. Well, let me reframe that. The reading is good. It's just the energy of the person that I brought in is not always going to be good. You can't shoot the messenger on that. That's probably my favorite. Geez. All right, here we go. We don't judge, we just listen. Oh man, you guys make me laugh. All right, who's got Capricorn in their chart? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, don't forget there is still a bonus that we have after all the readings, so stick around. Capricorn, what's going on in love for you energetically? What are you bringing towards you? Here we go, Capricorn. Delicate dawn. From fragile beginnings, nurture growth, and hold onto the promise of hope. There is some resentment here. Somebody really pissed you off. Look at all these weeds. But I feel like this has been slowly, you've been slowly working on yourself. You've been slowly pulling this out. So there's been some growth here. You haven't completely given up on love, which is good, but you may have given up on a person. Okay, let's see the energetic signature of the individual who's coming across here for Capricorn. Oh, the Emperor. Aries energy. Divine masculine energy. All 4 kings in one. The thing is with the Emperor, as fantastic as they're amazing. They can be very hard-headed. Okay, could be a father, could be a business owner, could be an individual here who has all those elemental traits, right? But they can be very controlling, and sometimes they're in it to win it so much that they kind of get lost on who they may hurt by trying to win. You know, this would be an equivalent of If you guys ever seen the musical with Hugh Jackman, The Greatest Showman, the song in the end where the biggest moral of the story is he wanted to get bigger and bigger and bigger and showcase how much he loved an individual, but at the same time he lost who he was and what his wife actually wanted, which was just to be with him. But he thought he needed to have all of these beautiful things, and then he ended up like losing himself in the dream. This is a person here who can lose themselves in the dream. Oh my god, it does look like Oscar Isis. I will not be able to unsee that. It does look like Oscar Isaac from Dune. He's sexy. All right. Hello, Lupe. Welcome back. The echoes of the past. This is going to be the reversals for these readings. It's not necessarily going to be this person's darkness. It could also be trauma that comes up for you that is triggered by this individual. Oh, the Page of Pentacles. Look what I got here for you, Capricorn. At the same time, you're like, is it real? Because I've had this before. So you get triggered by an individual wanting to start something new, or let me try this approach or do this. That to you doesn't feel, and this person does that because they negotiate. So this person here is consistently always debating, negotiating. So they have an offer here. They have an offer here. Why now? Oh, the King of Cups, because the softer side of this individual is coming out now. The Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because they love you. Because this individual here realizes that they've gotten lost in other areas and scenarios, whether they're workaholic, whether it's family or business that they don't even belong into, whether it's friendships, the care in this relationship became underappreciated. I almost feel like I was put on it. I feel like a Capricorn here who was put on shelf. All right. You have not really seen the true, passionate, softer side of this individual. And when you do, it's very fleeting. Why now? This individual realizes that the whole point of this connection was the love. What do they really want? This could be a relationship that has gone platonic. This could be a relationship where you were married with them for quite a long time and it's just fizzled out. This could be a relationship where an individual here saw the burnout of you because you were taking care of so much other things and they just didn't have the care to do so because they were so focused on doing things for the greater good than versus the relationship. You could be married to this person, or there could be a long-term relationship in place. Let's see what they really want. The Chariot reverse. They want to make a stop, a halt. They're having a breakdown. This person is having a breakdown. They're having a pride issue, Leo energy. Ooh, look at all of these. We got major arcana cards, the whole row, and the moon, Pisces energy here. Something strongly happened in this moon energy of this week for you. For the first time, this person is scared shitless. Why they're coming forward is it hasn't been the same without you. So even if you are with this person still, it's the quietness that is slowly killing this person. This person here feels the distance, feels the gap of it, feels like they don't like the platonic part of it. And this is an individual where they feel like they've created this and it was their fault, but at the same time, they're very prideful and see the compassion and light that you have. And they haven't fully acknowledged that because now they feel like they're losing you and it's too late. There's something about you retreating to your own space. Some of you may be sleeping in different bedrooms. Some of you may be, like I said, separated from this person. But this person here feels like it's just two different worlds. And they don't like that. It makes them feel insecure. Look at this. Now we have the Two of Swords coming out here. This person is stuck on a bench. The Eight of Pentacles here reverse, and that's combined here with that Page of Pentacles energy. The Page of Pentacles is strongly with all of these reversals. Okay. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. This person here knows they took advantage of you. This person here knows that they consistently put you on the back burner and said, oh, let's reschedule, or let's do this, or I have something else up. So they constantly made other plans. But now the realization here is all the time that is spent not with you, that they've been in denial, that it has broken this relationship apart. The Greatest Showman. That's all I keep hearing is The Greatest Showman. Watch the movie if you can, but I feel very strong. There's a very strong bond between the two of you. Could have children with this person, but at the same time, I feel like this person's having the epiphany moment of like, I wasted so much time and effort on other things when the thing that I cared about the most, I did not spend time on. So they are really having a rude awakening when it comes to their pride being kicked and what they can do in the long haul to try to fix this. But many of them feel like it's too late, because you've already distanced yourself. What action will they take? The High Priestess. All energy of being in the dark. This individual is not making a move right now. Energetically, they're in your forefront. You're thinking of them a lot. Mostly because of this person's thinking heavily on you. Yes, they're getting readings on you. If they're not getting readings on you, this is a person here who's even dabbled into the arts themselves. But I feel like this person right now is going quiet and trying to get closer to source and to see if it's truly too late for them. Okay. But they're not really making any big moves here because they feel like there's something that they can't offer, and it has to do with time. You can't make up time, you know? So that's what this person's stuck on. The energetic potential of this outcome. Look at this, the Empress. It's going to be ultimately your choice. We have Taurus, Libra energy. I feel like it's more about the fall, but I feel like this has to do with the care and nurturement of being there. I mean, we have the Emperor and the Empress in this deck. So this is a match, and you know your worth, but you're doing something to protect your worth as well. And some of you it's for the children's sake. But the potential here is a rebirth, an opening. If this individual can open up. What does Spirit want you to focus on, Capricorn? Just you. Page of Swords. Sit back, relax. You don't got to do a damn thing. You're the Empress energy. Okay. This is about receiving. It's just being present for who you are, open and inviting. If you want this person in your life, you truly care, then it's just really, really just letting go and surrendering to the fact that this person's going to show up right. But I feel right now it's just observation. And there's something that you're going to be observing online that you're going to see very differently from this individual. In fact, it might go quiet or dark if it's something online, because I feel like this person here is trying to reset themselves because there's a lot of love here for you. Okay. What does the King of Cups do? They hide their emotions. So there's something about an individual going dark right now and having deep feelings of how to correct this and be there here and now for you. That's what I have for Capricorn. We're going to move on to Aquarius. I love that movie too. I haven't watched it in a while. I will be honest, Delaney. I was one of the biggest, when I say biggest fans of Hugh Jackman. Like and I'm not talking like celebrity crush. I just really had like a high respect for him as an entertainer. And he's still a great entertainer. But let me tell you, after everything that came out, I'm not a fan of him anymore. Nope. Not after he cheated. I still like his art, but I'm definitely not going to be promoting his shit. He's about to get some massive karma. It's a great movie. Yes, he's a great actor, but not so good with his personal life. But that's one of the reasons why I liked him as an actor, was that he was so personal, and then it just shows you how fake Hollywood is. They're not all like that in their entertainment business. For someone who was younger in the entertainment business when I was younger, my younger days, when I was in film and TV stuff. But I do have. I mean, they're still human. People make mistakes, but this is like, no, not good. It's not going to be good for him. Although I'm very excited for Deborah's glow up. It will happen. Oh, yeah. How did you not know that, Isis? He cheated on her for years with that other actress. And then apparently, this is all gossip, of course. I don't know if it's real or not. It's shit. But I think apparently what came out was they were supposed to keep everything like silent. And because she spoke up about the cheating, he was upset. And I want to be like, what is he? He's got nothing to be upset about. He was the one who cheated on her. What do you mean to keep something quiet? Fuck that. She did it in the most, she said it was the ultimate betrayal. There's nothing she said that was wrong. It was ultimate betrayal. 100%. You can't undo that. Take accountability, dude. Hello, Transformation Queen. Welcome back. All right. Yeah. I want a public apology for her. Anyway, he smashed my dreams. I was like, celebrity crush over. So now I'm all about Pedro. Pedro's who I love. All right. You ready? Aquarius. Here we go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on energetically for you? Tender bridges, building connections with empathy, gentleness, and kindness. Okay. So I feel like you're trying to move on from connections or people. So you're crossing the bridge. Maybe just being a lot with friends and stuff. All right. Let's see who's energetically coming towards you. Who is this archetype? Oh, this person. Dang, what did you do to this person? What's going on? This person's nervous. Aquarius. This person's sleepless nights. They can't sleep. They're worried. This is a worry wart. This is a person here who's consistently always worried about the future. They just worry a lot. This is the kind of person who worries like over every little thing, has massive anxiety. This person has a lot of anxiety. Okay. Let's see what the echoes of the past are. It doesn't necessarily mean you had a past with this person. It could just be that they trigger things into you about your past. And it will affect the reversals in the reading. Two of Wands. Huh. So this person's been cheated on before, but I also feel this energy of a person always very, very worried about where a relationship is going. Is this long distance? Could be. Why now? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is a long distance connection, but I also feel with the Wheel of Fortune that it's not on anybody's timing. It's divine timing. So there's something here where an individual energetically is worried to connect with you again. They're worried on connecting with you again, probably because they don't know how it would turn out. Okay. But they're also waiting on a move, like something to be cleared because they're so worried about this person here is worried about facing you. This is definitely somebody you already know. What do they really want? Aquarius. Two of Swords. This card keeps coming out for everybody. Lovers. Gemini. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Ace of Wands. This person is worried that you have moved on without them. I feel that they have been in denial about what this relationship actually meant to them. I think that this person ran away from you. I don't feel this person was ready for a relationship or a connection, but what they really want now is the connection because they can't stop thinking about it. So there is something where your heart space was very open. You shared a very intimate moment with this individual. I feel like whatever this moment was, it was something where you two were facing one another. It was definitely face to face, not long distance. So I don't know if you met this person personally, but it's like when you held this person, hugged this person, there's something here where you kind of started to break away, and that's where the eye contact hit. There's just something here that makes this person really think of that moment. What they really want is to create that moment and space for you. They have not been able to forget that, but they see that you have definitely closed the door, or do they might not know if you're in a relationship or not, but they miss you. Knight of Swords here, reverse. This individual regrets what they said, how they reacted. They may have gone entirely different. I think this person either ran to another connection. Whatever this connection was because they did not want to admit how they felt. They wanted to prove to you that it wasn't something like that. Building connections with empathy, gentleness, and kindness. I think this person liked your energy and your kindness, and I feel like whatever was building, I don't think they intended it for it to be love. So I do feel like this was a friendship that turned to love, but something here made this person run. I mean, they ran for the damn hills. Like ghosted. No explanation, nothing. Six of Cups. But again, you're the individual that this person consistently feels towards. So whatever they ran towards, it was not long lived. And I think a lot of it had to do is because of that moment they shared with you. So I do feel like this person romanticizes that moment with you, even if it's been a long period of time where you've changed. They often wonder if you are the same person, but they're energetically, because they're not in a connection right now, they're energetically stuck in the past with you and the moment that they ran. Temperance reverse. And they're very upset because there's this notion of them wanting you to come chase them. Okay. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But the thing is this individual doesn't want to take accountability for running, but at the same time hopes that you would knock on their door or say, hey, how you doing? Just to start some kind of friendly invite. So this person is trying to entice you in some way, shape, or form. I'm not so sure how because they're long distance, but there's something energetically where they're hoping that you will reach out. They just are. They're waiting for you to make a move. What action will they take in the meantime? No reversals. The moon, they're not going to do anything. They're going to sit in the dark and be fearful and scared and wondering where the hell you are. And has Aquarius moved on? They're watching you. They're stalking you. They're if they know people that you know, they're asking about you. They're wanting to know if you're in a connection yet. The only way this person will stop energetically being in your energy is when they see something that lets them know that you're not wanting them. Okay, that's period. That's what they're at. They are begging for it at this point. Outcome, energetic potential. Nowhere. It's just an individual here who consistently soul searches, separates themselves with somebody or anybody, and is waiting. They're literally waiting around for you. What should you be focused on, Aquarius? Yourself. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Some of you, it's about your stability. It's some of you, it's about your worth. It's things that are practical. It's getting over that bridge. It's literally focusing on the most mundane stuff, not love, relationships that you can build with. Spirit is really having you focus on that. And it may be hard for you to do so because you might feel this person in your energy, but there's something here. I just got to tell you right now, this person is energetically in this because they're waiting for a sign that you're done. And you have not energetically done that because you're entertaining their energy still. So I do highly recommend a cord cutting of some sort. And you don't need this by another person because I ain't going to do shit. This is about you putting the intention here. So when that person comes in your mind, you're going to think on things that are more material, can then materialize in your life, right? It's to shift your focus. You need to shift it to what you desire, because the more you fantasize about it, the more you keep in this loop with this person energetically. It's kind of like a ruminating energy. So you're right on the bridge. So you're in the bridge here, moving on from another individual. That's what I got. All right. We have Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and we still have a collective after this, guys. We're not quite done yet. We're getting there, though. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, your mid-month check-in will be released over at the Vault at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. That's your general mid-month check-in, probably on Sunday or latest Monday. Let's see what energetically is coming towards you in love. Light plan. Sometimes things fall apart for better things to come. All right, well, something has hit. Like it's gone. It feels like a tower. So something crashed and burned and no survivors but you. Like I feel like it's just like, you couldn't even ask for an exit plan when it came to this breakdown. But you're in the midst of that right now. You have gone through some kind of breakdown in a relationship. All right, let's see who's energetically in your field. Ooh, this came flying out. The High Priestess. Secretive, this person is. In the shadows, watching you. Predicted this. Oh, this is new. This is somebody here who watched this crash and burn. Watched you crash and burn in a relationship. They've kept quiet about it, though. They did. They kept quiet about it. All right, let's see what echoes of the past are. I think this person you're friends with this person already, or you know this person already, but this person knows that you've been through some kind of harsh breakup. Echoes of the past is going to affect the reversals. It doesn't necessarily mean of this person's past, but it could be the past coming up and triggering you with the actions that this person takes. Oh, that's your energy. Pisces, that's your energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you two are a lot alike. I feel like there's this energy of this person reminds you a lot of you. And of course, a different form, but like there's just something about this individual that reminds you a lot of them. But the darker side of the Queen of Cups is someone here who lets their emotions kind of run control, can overreact, or can shut down to the point where they're just mute. So it can be, and the reason they do that is because they want to have control. They don't want to feel a particular way. So they try to control the emotion. And if they can't control the emotion, what do? They overreact. So there's something here that triggers you about this individual because it reminds you a lot of like your own issues when you're in their energy. Why is this person coming up now? Because that other individual's out of your life. You have a secret admirer. You have somebody, Pisces, who has watched you go through hell and back, has kept quiet about it, has been sincere about it, kind of saw this coming, but at the same time knows that you're guarded when it comes to love. They know you pretty well. What do they really want with you in this connection? The High Priestess came out twice. Are you kidding me? Okay. Twice. Seven of Wands. This person wants to defend you, honor you. But they honor and defend you by remaining quiet. They trust you. They trust your intuition. They have a lot of respect for you. You mirror this individual. I told you, you mirrored this individual. So the two of you are very psychic. Some of you are both in the spiritual world, meaning that you're both spiritual leaders. But counselors, very wise, don't have to be in that sense, like a psychic reader or anything like that. But both of you are very intuitive. But this person here feels very protective over you, guarding you when it comes to an injustice that has been laid out to you. So you have gone through some kind of massive breakup or fallout with a particular person, and this individual is pissed. They don't like to see you down. Ace of Wands reversed. This individual feels if they stepped in, if they tried to do something or tried to, feel like they would make it worse. They will make it worse. But they have a lot of feelings, but I feel like this person's very quiet around you. So if you are venting or upset about something, I do feel like this is someone who you see as a platonic friend, but it is more than that. I can tell you right now, this person has very, very deep emotional feelings for you. It's a little bit predator and prey kind of energy. It's a little scary. But with the Queen of Pentacles here reversed, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, how this person feels right now, what they really want is they want to protect you. They don't like to see you being used. They don't like to see you struggling. Some of you may be struggling even financially, especially if you're going through a divorce or something, or if your health is down. This person here wants to be there for you, but they're trying not to take actions because they know you have pride as well. So they kind of are waiting for a call from you, because this person here would be there for help if you asked in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Absolutely in a heartbeat. Look at this, Six of Pentacles. They know you're going through something right now. And they know that you're not stable, but they also know you're very prideful when it comes to asking for help, asking for just support. And this is an individual here who you may see an influx of giving you some extra gifts, calling unexpectedly. I feel like this person's going to do it in a more platonic, friendly way because they want you to get to trust them and to talk to them. And they feel this urge that there's something more that comes out. But this is an individual here who would literally be okay with you ugly crying on them. What actions will they take? Even though I kind of said it already. Look at this. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're going to take massive actions when it comes to solutions. This is an individual here who would try to not saying fix you, but be very creative with solutions here to showcase your beauty. So this person would compliment you, flirt with you, make you feel good, make you feel like $1,000,000. You know, it's like giving you the validation that you may not feel like pretty enough or something like that. This person's going to validate you. Those are their actions that they're going to be taking. It may seem surface to you, but this is what this person feels you need at this point because of what you're going through, and not necessarily they don't want to be an individual who becomes a rebound. They don't want to be your rebound. Outcome energetic potential here. Two of Swords, because you're going through stuff right now, and you may even be denial in with what I'm stating to you about a person. You're probably going, no, it can't be them. But you may also be in denial when this person does start flirting with you or does start doing those extra moves, because you're going to be like, wait a minute, what's going on? So it is going to make you kind of go in the spot of like just be feeling like you're stuck on a crossroads. But what does Spirit want you to focus on, Pisces? What does Spirit want you to focus on for yourself? Healing. You just been through a tower moment. Okay. Aquarius moment here is being very vulnerable and open to healing, and also being open for asking for help. There's a need and desire here for you to ask for help, even if it is not this person. There's a need here for you to either be with friends or family right now, but whatever this breakup was, I don't care if it was a job breakup or relationship breakup, you're going through a breakdown of some sort, and Spirit's saying it's time here to be vulnerable and have faith that there are individuals that you can trust. That's what I have. All right, let's move on to Aries. Aries is up. We still have Aries, Taurus, and then we have the collective bonus coming on here. Thank you for those of you who have been staying on. I do appreciate it. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries in love. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, reminder, your mid-month check-in over at Harmonia Friends Club Vault for the rest of the month will be put into the vault over the weekend, probably Sunday or latest Monday. Aries, in a fog, fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Are you still stuck in something? I feel very confused about where a connection is. There's uncertainty here. Where is this going is what I want to say. Let's see the archetype of the person who's energetically in your field. No reversals. Who's this sneaky bastard? No wonder why you're uncertain. Are they hiding? Do they ghost you? There's just so many secrets here. This person is not very honest with you. They hide a lot. They omit a lot. And then they call that being truthful. So here's the true story. This person likes to have their options open, so they always create a denial moment of crossroads to make you feel brain fog. So this person is manipulative. Echoes of the past. This affects the reversals in the readings. Doesn't necessarily mean the echoes of this person's past, but it triggers you from the trauma that you've dealt with. God. 9 of Pentacles. You weren't even attracted to this individual originally. I feel like this person wasn't even your type. Yet you were very independent. You were very secure in yourself. And then something here where this person fed off of that, so made you start feeling insecure. Oh, I feel like you're dealing with a very narcissistic individual, Aries. Why now? Did they use you for your money? Oh, Judgment. Final call. Final shot. They're not done with you yet. This person is not done with you yet. The reason they're coming back here is with Judgment, tells me that this person has a high ego when it comes to commitment. It's like, you're mine. You know, they like to have control over you. What do they really want? Reversals are now up. I don't like this energy. High Priestess, 2 secretive cards. 7 of Pentacles. They don't want to see you rise. They don't want to see your glow up. They don't want to see your successes. They want you to remain quiet like a mouse. They don't want you to talk back. This person's very controlling. This person doesn't want you to plant new roots. This person may feel threatened because they see something in you that is now annihilating it all. You may have made strong moves to block this person, take legal actions on this person, but this is a person who has feathers and they're seeing the capture of the feathers that they have. And I went, holy shit, what just happened to Aries? Aries let something die. Aries let a part of that version of them die because that's what that individual wanted. So they have had a rebirth of some sort. You have brain fog because of what this person did to you. You know, when you have abuse like that, it does make, like, it really does. There's scientific proof of it. Your memory starts going. The 4 of Pentacles reverse. This person thinks it's unfair with, my God, sorry, not the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. This person thinks it's unfair with what you received. And some of you, it's money, or it's unfair. They want more. They want more of what you can give or to offer. So they want more money, or they want more of your energy or time, but there's something here that they feel that is owed to them. This person isn't here to come back for this connection. This person is here to hang you up. This person is here to blame you. This person is here to make you do all of the hard work or take on this person's karma. The Hangman reverse, this person here is trying to switch what you're going through. This is also would be a destiny swapper too. Things ain't going that great for this person. No, it isn't. King of Pentacles. Are they broke as fuck? Could be. Did they blow it all? Could have. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is all about the money. That's all I care about. All the assets, and there's something here about your successes, what's going on for you, that they feel very blamey. Like, I literally just want to play this. This person is trying to play victim to the scenario and make you the bad person. What action will they take? Here it comes. You haven't heard the last from this person. To them, they're asking for justice. To them, they're going to get what they want with stating what's true to them, blaming you. Smear campaign. What is the actual outcome of this? Look at you, unbothered. I think you're going to start seeing somebody's true colors coming out because you know your worth and you're having a rebirth. So you don't have to do a damn thing. You're focusing on what you plant your roots on and paying attention to that. Do you have mind fog from this? Yeah, that's why you're trying to presently get your shit together. All right. So a lot of you are just focused on work and trying to get ahead. You know, you're not so focused on trying to find love right now, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. What does Spirit want you to focus on? Spirit wants you to focus on the things that you are balancing and making sure that you don't take on too much. You have an individual here who has left a lot of responsibility on you, meaning to clean up, but that doesn't mean that you're not capable of cleaning it up. But it's also whatever you balance, you're allowed to throw it back too. So it doesn't all have to be on your hands too. So whether this is through law, whatever it is, I feel like a lot of you just need to make sure that you can assess yourself on how much you can take on. But right now, if you're in some kind of financial hardship, this is you rebalancing and the capability to get, I mean, look at all this. It's 7, 8, 9. It's to get back to what you truly were before, because this is what this person was attracted to from the beginning. I feel like that's what this person is now. And honestly, they blew everything of it. So now they're coming to blame you because they can't sustain what you have. So, that's really what it is. This person's trying to sustain energetically what you can have. That's what I got. All right, we are here for our final zodiac sign reading, but not our final reading. This is where usually everybody drops because they think that's it. There's no more readings, but there is still one more reading. So I usually ask you guys at this point to make sure, if you haven't done so already, make sure you like the channel, make sure you subscribed and like this video itself. But also, if you want to make sure that you're energetically aligned to that collective reading, and go ahead and comment bonus, because that helps the algorithm raise and get it back up. You can comment bonus more than once. You might have to make it a little bit different. That's why people start the bonus train and do emojis. Totally okay with that. Just don't spam it enough that you get blocked on Facebook, because sometimes that happens. So go ahead, comment bonus, and we'll get started here shortly with Taurus, our last sign for the evening, as I shuffle. Yes, let the bonus train begin. And a reminder, guys, for all of those of you who are there, if you haven't participated yet in the June giveaway, there are a couple more days, meaning like tomorrow. It's the last time to get those ticket entries. Oops, hold on. I got to fix my mic so I don't have a... Did it catch it? Hopefully it catches it. Yeah, it does. So you guys, there's only a couple more entries for this. So make sure you get in on this. All you have to do is become a member, get your ticket, and then the next all signs that I have, it might, if it's not Sunday, it's going to be Monday. But I will be announcing the winner of who this is. It's an awesome giveaway. All right, let's see what's going on for Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget your mid-month energy will be released over the weekend on Sunday or possibly on Monday, the latest. Taurus, what's going on for you in love? Lone path, needing to take time out or be on your own for a while. So you are on the hermit stage. You kind of have walked away. This is for a Taurus who's walked away from love. All right. Usually when you walk away from love, that's when you attract it. So let's see what's going on. Thanks, guys, for all the bonuses. We'll get to that shortly. Okay, who's coming towards you? Oh, we got the 7 of Pentacles again. Okay, so this is an individual who takes pride and effort into the things that they get started. Definitely a great friend. This is a person here who does not do surface relationships. They like deep conversations. They're slow burners. Okay, you could even work with this person, but if you don't work with this person, you work well with this person. Okay, but this would be someone who would, like, a budding romance would start out of. Okay, they don't just fall in love. The echoes of the past, Taurus. This doesn't necessarily mean echoes of their past. It could be your past too. Things that this person does that triggers you. This also affects the reversals on what do they really want. The 2 of Wands. This has come out a couple of times for people's echoes of the past. You and this person have been not picked before. So you have been in relationships where either they fizzled out because a person found somebody else or they cheated on. Could be long distance from this person. Okay. There's distance from the two of you. Online friends. Why now is this person reaching out or energetically in your field? Why now are they in? I almost said Virgo. I know that's not a. Oh, well, Taurus, they're in your field because that's who you are, the Empress. I had Virgo come out too before I even pulled the card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Why now? Because you know your worth. You're on your own. You are very protective. You're all four queens in one. Doesn't matter if you're a male. This is someone here who's open to receive ultimately love. So this person here is energetically drawn to you because you do know your worth. You aren't looking at them. You aren't watching them. Doesn't necessarily mean it's someone from the past. This is the Emperor here, reversed Aries energy. Interesting. What do they really want? Control. Eight of Wands. Oh, dang. You block this person. Oh, you block this person. I don't take this as a reverse. It's because it's a particular card on here. It's the Phoenix. But you blocked someone. You chose to be on your own and know your worth over an individual who may have been taking far too long and trying to control a situation with you. Now, this person, like I said, they really take their time, they nurture things, they will be patient on there, but there's something here about the way they control things. The red flags for you was this person here had to do everything on their timeline, not your timeline. Mm-hmm. So they wanted you to change and wait for them to be ready. Ooh, how does that feel, Taurus? But they are ticked off that you have ran out. Like, oh, you're going to do that? Oh, that's what that's about? No thanks. And you have annihilated this. So either I feel like you blocked this person, said thanks, and then you moved on. They are pissed. They're pissed. The Three of Wands. This person, imagine having a family with you, daydreamed about you, but they also wanted you to wait for them when they were ready to give back to you. And this individual is pissed off that they don't have access to you now. The reason that they feel that this is unfair is because they have been cheated on before. So they feel like you're just being cheated out. They're kind of labeling you as the other person who cheated on them, which it's not fair to you, but is what it is. Eight of Wands here, reverse, the Seven of Swords. This person here is watching you, spying on you. Even if you have them blocked, they got fake accounts. I mean, energetically, why they're drawn to you is because you pulled all your power back. They have nothing to tune or tap into anymore. Some of you guys did a freezer spell and threw them in the freezer. Just like, you're like, done. Done. My witches said I'm done. 3 of Swords here, reverse. You're screaming in the freezer, let me out. Let me back in. It wasn't on their time. There was just something about them that did not bend it. They did not bend at all. They just had this expectation of you waiting around patiently for them to want to commit to you or choose this relationship. Yet the sad part is that they already built what they wanted with you in their head, and then they never freaking explained it to you, showcased it to you, because they wanted it to be ready when they wanted it to. So this is a very sad, lonely man or female in the blues, sitting on a rock, between a rock and a hard place of what do they do? Let's see what their current actions are. What actions will they possibly take? No reversals. Three of Pentacles. This is about coming together. But here's the thing. This person is coming all suited up. Like, they know that you're not happy. Like, this is a person here who may even come off as, hey, can we be friends? They may use other people, mutual friends, to get a hold of you because they don't know how to get through to you. Outcome and potential of this. No, I told you, sad, lonely, rejected, manipulative person who just would not open up. The outcome of this is rejection. A lot of you are going to reject them. What should you continue to focus on for you? You don't have to make any specific moves on your rebirth right now. You are in the midst of a crossroads, but you're being asked to go within and not deny the feelings that come out, especially when it comes to hurt, but also the anticipation of what's to come for you in your future. I do not see it necessarily with this person, though. All right. Give me a second, guys. All right. Apparently, I had a coughing fit. We're at the bonus now. Final reading, guys. And I might have to. I'll be right back. I'm going to put the intermission on. I'll be right back, guys. I need to get some water. All right, we got the bonus left. Whew. All right. You guys ready? You guys still here? Yeah. I had to get some water. My throat got like, I started coughing like crazy. I think it was the energy of that last reading. That person was so damn low. If you ever felt that low, you know what it is? They can't talk. So that person was trying to talk through me, and I was like, nope. I was like, nope, we're clear of that. All right, everybody's ready. Let's do it. Collective, let's see what's going on here in love. Our final reading for the night. Thanks, guys, for sticking on. Energetically, what's going on for my collective right now in love? What do they need to know in love? What do they need to know in love? Here we go. Flickering passion. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. Why do I feel like every once in a while I feel like my collective is like so ready for love, and it's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm open. And then it's like, nah, I don't want that. Nope, I'm good being single. I don't need a relationship. Nope, I don't want it back. No, I don't want it. So there's this in and out energy of wanting to be in the connection and not wanting to be in the connection because it takes commitment. But I feel this passion and wanting, missing the things about being in a relationship. And then there's other times where it's like, I don't want it. So this is the energy that I feel right now you are in. Let's see who you are attracting in that energy. Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person? Look at this in and out energy. The juggler. So this is a person here who has a lot on their plate, but they still are capable of managing it. Do they have a lot of time and effort for a relationship? Well, they would have to make time for it. So this is a person here who's definitely interested, but they're also wondering, they know it's a big alignment. They're quite capable of doing both. Now, does this mean this is a two-timer? I don't know yet. We shall see. Echoes of the past that are coming out with this connection. This doesn't necessarily mean their past. It could also be something in this person's energy that brings up the past or a trigger to you. This will show up in the reversals in the reading. The hot and cold energy. Virgo, could be dealing with a Virgo, or I'm talking to a Virgo right now. That's that energy of platonic, just friends to a relationship. The dark side of it is, got a very independent thinker here, likes to be on their own. Now, this could be you too. There's some people who have love to be in a relationship, but also really like their alone time, like to do the soul diving, like to do those deep intellectual moments about just finding what's going on in their life. So the hermit, someone here who goes within, but when it's reversed, the negative concepts of here is they can kind of isolate themselves to the point of forgetting about another connection. All right. Well, why now? Why now is collective attracting this? Oh. Because you manifested this. You manifested this in and out energy. You did. This is where the channel drops and because people don't want to take accountability of this. What do you mean I manifested this kind of person? This in and out energy? I manifested this? It's in my hands? No, it's not all about that, but I think why now is because this individual wants a change. And they're trying to manifest something that is something that they can hold on to and not necessarily juggle. So let's see, what do they really want? Reversals are now up. I just heard stability. This person's ready to put the non-committal shit down. Look at that. Ace of Swords. They want to show up honest, truthful. Queen of Pentacles here, reverse. This individual knows more Virgo energy that I was feeling. Hey, Loki. We have a visitor here. There is something here about you going quiet that triggered something in this individual to make them feel that they weren't good enough. So collective. This is a person here who may have juggled your time and efforts with other things in their life, was not taken as serious, but there's something about your quietness that they read and they knew exactly that, like, it was really upsetting to them. So they feel like they lost value to you because they didn't pick you or choose you in that particular moment. Two of Swords reverse. This person here feels the reason you went quiet on them, and because it was so much unsaid, it told them everything, if that makes sense. They're not in denial about it. Now they're sitting with it. So this individual is like, how much time and effort did I really give my collective? You know, like, I did do a lot of things on my own. I did not explain to them actually, you know, what I really wanted in this connection. But at the same time, I felt very denied by the collective because of their reaction towards me when I did pull away, or I did go silent, or I did go quiet. I feel like this person tried to play games a little bit with their essence of, you know, relations aren't like a tit for a tat, but I feel like this person's like all about equality. You give a little, I give a little, but this person was playing games with that. And so I think that's what caused a lot of the issues, is that this person here created some game kind of attitude, which did not feel good or fair to my collective. Let's see what the Ace of Swords is about here. Knight of Swords. They may have overreacted or blamed you or pointed the finger out here, or may have wanted to have, there might have been harsh communication about you, why you pulled back, assumptions that were made. And it may have made you gone in a very defensive mode. Oh yeah, Judgment. The Moon. This person is not, for them, this relationship is not over. They would love to have communication with you. They hate this silence. They hate that you said it was over. They understand why you said it was over. More words were spoken by just saying it's over. I think you were very short with your words, but it was enough that was said that this person knew what the fuck they did. Right? It was that back and forth game kind of playing here. They tried to handle whatever they could, but they didn't really put you fully into that investment. They didn't invest all the way through to you. So there was a lot of pressure of a commitment with this person. This person may have wanted to have a commitment with you, and you may have not have been ready. But the Moon energy says to me is two worlds divided here. Okay. They don't like having this gap between you. So they're also afraid, how the hell do I get over there? Because my collective has put a bone, like that, you have definitely put a boundary of some sort here. So it's like, how do I get over that wall? Or in this case, the sky, there's a boundary in place here. You cut this person off. Their next action. Fool. They're going to leap anyways. They're going to find a way over anyways. They're going to find a way they're going to take a risk. They're trying to be optimistic about it. But I also feel with a balloon here, it's obviously not going to allow them to cross over the sky bridge to get over to you. But there's something here where this individual is like, well, I can give it a try. So I feel like I would anticipate an individual here either calling you from a number. If you blocked them, they're calling from another number. They could be writing you something. They could be showing up in a place that you wouldn't anticipate. They could be going through a friend, but they're trying to find a back door. They're trying to find a way to get through to you because they know that you're not going to listen to them unless it's something, much bigger. What is the energetic potential of this? Oh my gosh. I mean, we got the Two of Cups here. The thing is, there have to be an immense amount of communication for this to happen. Because it may be, I'm going to clarify this card because it's the bonus. This person is very optimistic for a connection, for a reunion, for, hey, let's get it on. But at the same time, it could fizzle. So we see the potential of this, but what is the potential long run of this? The Page of Cups. Late bloomer. Guys, I really believe this person is going to open up in a way that you did not anticipate for a reunion or through friends. But the thing is, it has to start off completely at ground zero, meaning you have to take this person in as something new. Now, some of you, this person is going over to see that you have another connection already. Like they're going to come on over to witness you being another connection. What does Spirit want you to focus on? What does Spirit want my collective to focus on right now? Your worth. Focus on the things that are practical in your life. Your money, your home, your family, your friends, the things that are tangible and near you and that can bring you health and wealth. All right. It's all about your worth right now. Just remember your worth. And if something blossoms or things like that, I feel for some of you, you may take this person if it's a reset. Others of you, if this is another connection, this person is coming in again when you are in a commitment. You have already sealed the deal on a commitment here. Okay. So this person may be too late. All right. That's what I have for the readings. Like I said, I will be back here live either Sunday evening or Monday evening. Depends on how late I get back from the movies. But I will keep you guys posted. You guys take care and have a good weekend. I'll see you next time, guys.